This is Real Estate Talk Boston, joined right now by Ned Mahoney of Keller Williams in Needham. Ned, thanks for stopping by.
Oh, well, thanks for the time.
And you've been in the real estate game for a long time now. It's over 30 years.
Many years, yeah, 32 years to be exact.
And
yes.
Looking back, how has real estate changed through your eyes?
Well, it's changed on a lot of platforms. The way we distribute information, obviously the internet is a given, we all know that.
Yeah.
But the way we communicate, and I think it's the change in the buyer pool, and the buyers that are coming to town are more qualified. They got more money in their pocket today than they did, 30 years ago. The dynamic has changed. The landscape has changed. The prices have changed. 30 years ago, the average price point in Needham was $200,000, and today it's close to $1 million. So the dynamic of the location, it's become a destination community rather than a community that people sought out as an alternative. Gee, if I go to Needham, maybe I'll get we were known for getting a little bit more than you would get in Newton or Wellesley.
Sure.
But now we've become a place that people seek out, and they're coming from downtown Boston. They're looking for the schools. They're looking for the vibe that Needham Center has with its new face that it's put on and interesting restaurants and things to do. And it's a very family-oriented community. So that urban buyer today feels real comfortable coming to Needham because they've got the train, they're connected to the city, and it really makes it a comfortable choice for people.
Talk about Needham for a second. How have you seen that town evolve over the past 30 years and what's driving people real estate-wise to Needham right now?
What's driving it is a lot of the elements that Needham has always had. The locations, if you took a map out and you were looking for a centrally located community where you can get a half an hour to town, you can get a half an hour to the North Shore, to the South Shore, and west to 495, your finger would pretty much go on. Into Needham, we're very close.
Yeah.
Needham, Newton, and Wellesley. But as I said, we were not 20, 30 years ago. People shopped Newton, and then they kind of rolled into, well, let me take you 5 more minutes and we'll take a look at here. There were people that were bent on being close to the city and kind of came to Needham going, this isn't too bad. I've got a half an hour ride to Boston. I've got a half an hour train that I can take, public transportation. I've got great shopping and good schools. All of the basic and of value and a good price. We've retained a lot of that based upon our competition. The Newton and Brookline market is still more expensive, generally speaking.
Out of control, yeah, for the most part. I mean, it's tough to get into those towns for under $1 million.
It is. The market has rolled. Okay, so you've got prices in Brookline that have pushed buyers that originally looked in Brookline into Newton, and then those have pushed the values have kind of rolled towards Needham, and the price spikes that we've seen and the appreciation in homes is a result of supply and demand and the investment that the town has taken in the community itself. It's got an excellent infrastructure. We've got always building new schools. We've got a $20 or $17 million outdoor swimming facility. They're making an addition to the high school. They're responding to what the town needs rather quickly and efficiently so that families have what they're paying for. It's a great place to live. It's not the only great place to live, but it's been my hometown, and I adopted it as my town.
And your website is actually
mytownma.com, and I do have a blog, My Town Needham, and it's basically I just embraced it. I grew up there. I've lived there. My family's grown up there, and I decided it's going to be my town. So I started a blog and put my license plate as My Town, and it gets a great, fun reception. I'll go, well, what town is that? If I'm at the grocery store, or if you're pulling through an intersection, I get a thumbs up from the cops. It's something that people smile about.
That's great.
And it connects. Not only is it a house and it's a bit of a commodity. Look, it's a community. It's a place to get connected. It's a place for you to feel good, and you're spending a lot of money, and that you want to have value, but you want to also know that you're connected with a community and what's going on. It's more than just the house.
Absolutely, and that's great information. If you want to learn more about Needham, check out mytownneedham.com or mytownma.com to connect with Ned directly. Ned, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
And remember, there's more real estate tips just like this one right here on Boston.com.